It's that time again. It's taper time, day 4 from the Phillips 66 National Championships in beautiful Irvine, California. On today's show, we'll be talking with Jordan Wilimovsky. I totally messed up your name, Jordan, I'm so sorry. Nathan Adrian and Jessica Hardy. And because it's National Dance Day, Colin will have some sweet moves to check in with on people at the deck. And we'll even have an Elvis-style dance-off. I think you need to be in an Elvis-style dance-off.
I hurt my knee yesterday. I
Weird.
think that's an excuse.
I'm your host, Caitlin Sandino, joined by Jason Lezak. Jason, it's day 4. How are you feeling? How's your taper?
Well, we know about my taper. We don't need to talk about that anymore. I am not swimming, thank goodness, but there's been some fast swimming, and what I really liked last night was how Caleb came back in that 100 fly after the little disappointment in the 100 free. He had a great swim last night.
Speaking of great swims, we're going to get right into it with our first guest. This is very, very impressive to me. Our first guest, Jordan Wilimovsky. Jordan, we're talking about you, buddy. Come on up. Jordan qualified in the last Olympics 2016 in both open water and pool events. That is the first time an American has competed in both open water and pool. And on the first night of competition, you took home the championship in the mile. Welcome, Jordan. Thank you for joining at Taper Time.
Thanks.
Jordan, so we were talking a lot about taper, and Jason is our taper expert on sprinting. Probably a lot different for you, right?
A little bit, yeah. We don't really get to taper that much for open water or anything like that, and just a couple days for the 1500. So when we do, it's pretty nice. But yeah, still getting like 4K workout in for taper time. So
wow.
Yeah.
Jason, do you know what 4K means? Have you ever done a 4K?
My TV is 4K. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but yeah. So if you want to talk distance here, one time I did 10,000 in a practice.
No, you didn't.
That sounds pretty
Do you even believe that? I don't even believe that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
have a pretty interesting fact that I read about you, that something happened to you at the age of 9 that inspired you. Share with the fans, because I saw this and I was like, okay, it's pretty cool, but it's like, really, that happened to him?
Yeah. I started swimming because when I was 9 years old, I wanted to go out for junior lifeguards, like a program they have throughout Southern California.
Yeah.
Like teaching ocean safety and stuff like that.
Right.
And you have to go 1 minute and 50 seconds and 100-yard free. And I don't think I'd ever swam before, and I rocked up, and I don't think I broke 2 minutes, and they gave me a couple attempts at it.
Oh.
And, yeah, so I was like, oh man, I need to join a swim team or something and get better.
So it's definitely inspiring for, our younger generation that's watching it. Jordan didn't make it the first time around, but he put on the time and commitment. Now he's an Olympian. You talk about, lifeguarding and being in the ocean, and I just got to ask this. I mean, it's Shark Week. When you're an open water swimmer, is that a show that you want to watch, or you're like, I don't need to see what's down there? Or have you already seen all these things? Like, I'm terrified of sharks. I need to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like don't ask, don't pay attention to it. Every summer, my brother and I do this open water race, though, up in Malibu, and I was trying to convince him before we went up this year to watch The Meg, that movie about the giant shark.
Yes,
Yeah,
you saw that.
Yeah, I was like, all right, we're gonna go watch the movie. Then we're gonna go warm up in the pool, and we're gonna go do this race. And he was like, nah, no way we're doing that. So.
Have you ever seen one while you're out there?
Actually, yeah. When I was down the Cayman Islands like a month ago for an open water race, it was like
the
first
Flower
time.
Sea
Yeah, the Flower Sea Swim.
So cool.
Shout out to Flower Sea Swim. It's pretty fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, I saw for the first time ever like a shark when we were warming down. It was only like 3 or 4 feet, but I was just like, wow, that's like a shark down there.
No, I would have been out so fast. Jason, are you afraid of sharks?
I'm not afraid of sharks. I mean, on my honeymoon, we swam with sharks, and as my wife always says, I got behind her, which I don't know what she's talking about. But moving on from the sharks, let's talk about jellyfish really quick.
I was just going to ask
Have you been stung by a jellyfish, and have you had to have a friend?
I heard that's a myth. I know what you're saying.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, when I did my first open water like senior team race at 2013 World Championships, I did the 25K, and I got stung by a jellyfish on my arms pretty bad during that one. I was swimming behind Alex Meyer, and he was smart enough to get out of the way, and I was too tired at that point. I thought it was a plastic bag floating there, and I just stroked right into it, and yeah, my hands, or like forearms, were all burnt up, but it wasn't too bad. Like, I was able to finish the race, and it didn't bother me too bad, but I know guys got stung on the face and I had to pull out, so yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now that sting, it lasts for a while, right? Or does it like, are you like feeling it for the next couple of days, or?
It's not too bad.
Really?
Just like, yeah,
you make it sound so mellow. Kind of a tough guy
let's get to the
over
real
here.
stuff. Did your friend have to pee on you afterwards?
No, that's a myth, right? I heard
It's
a
a true
myth.
story. I've
It's
seen
maybe
it in a
not
movie.
Appropriate. I don't know. I don't think we should talk about it. It's gross.
Okay.
I don't like potty humor. So next, I know we don't want to talk about too much swimming, but you're a huge distance stud, obviously. Can you think of the hardest distance main set that you have done?
Besides 10-25s.
Jason.
I don't know. Honestly, probably some of like the more like sprint-oriented workouts we do, I think are harder for me. So I mean, yeah, we've done like 8 1000s, 6 1000s fast and stuff like that. But probably like the most difficult one we do on a regular basis is 31's best average.
Oh, I remember those.
So yeah, like when we're in a heavy training, we'll do that once or twice a week, and that's pretty tough. But I mean, some other guys do some pretty insane stuff. I know I got asked this question a while ago, and I was talking to Eva Fabian about it.
Yeah.
And she told me she did, I think, 25 1000s one day as a workout
No,
on 10:30. And I was
Stop
blown
it.
away. I don't think I could do that. Yeah.
Yards, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this is my final question, just because I feel like I'm really bonding the distance. This is like the first non-sprinter we've had on the program, so thank you.
Caitlin, come on.
Just who did you look up to, as a distance swimmer? Any distance role models that you had growing up?
Not really. I mean, I didn't really like get super fast at swimming until like a little later when I was
That's interesting,
right before
though.
college
That's
and like
like Jason.
through university. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, just being on the national teams with guys like Jaeger and stuff were pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty fun to be with him and see what he was able to do and just kind of take stuff from like his training and his like preparation for meets and kind of trying to apply it to my own prep and stuff like that.
Oh, well, such a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much for stopping by. He still has another race. You can cheer for Jordan in the 800 freestyle tomorrow. We really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. Good luck in Tokyo. Have a blast out there. Let's send it over to Cullen Jones, our third member here on Taper Time.
Welcome back to Between the Lanes with Cullen Jones. And you know what? It is National Dance Day, y'all. So you know what? I thought it would be cool to go around deck and see our biggest swimmers, our biggest stars, see if they had a little dance move, some good swag on them. If you know the song and you want to dance along at home, go ahead and do it. Check it out. Okay, so no, you know that when we have fun here, we're gonna have fun with 4 contestants. You know how it goes. We have 4 contestants here. You guys are gonna show us your dance moves. I feel like I know a couple of these are gonna come out. Let me see. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan and
Julian.
Julian and
Braden.
Braden and
JC.
JC. You guys are gonna show us. Now, the rules are you only get 21:41 because that's my 50 free time. So you get 21:41. Let's put it on the clock. You guys ready? You guys sure? 3, 2, National Dance Day, go! Oh, yeah, I saw that one coming. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, we got break dancing. Okay, 10 seconds, very nice. I like it, keep it up. Come on, come on. I like it, I like it. Thank you guys, thank you guys. So now you know what? Every time you come to my show, Between the Lanes, you always leave with some swag. With some of our friends, we're gonna give these out. Here we go. All right, some nice phone cases, swap-ons. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go. Now, like I said, National Dance Day. I know you guys are dancing at home, right? Come on. Right, Caitlin? Back to you.
Man, they have moves for days. They need to come up here and teach Jason a thing or two about a thing
I'm pretty sure
or
I
two.
would have looked exactly like Cullen out there.
We want to thank our amazing partners for all the amazing swag that they've been providing throughout the show. Phillips 66, thank you so much for the gift cards. If you guys stop by Taper Time, make sure you grab an awesome water bottle, a squeeze ball, a rally towel, and if you're attending finals tonight, Tier is giving out these thunder sticks, so make sure you grab all the swag. Thank you so much. Coming up, 5-time Olympic gold medalist, you're not going to want to miss this, Nathan Adrian will be joining us on set. We're back on Taper Time. I'm Caitlin Sandino, joined by Jason Lezak and Colin Jones, and we have a super duper special guest with us today. Nathan Adrian's in the house.
That's
the
right.
crowd's going wild. The crowd is going wild.
I hear
Nathan,
him.
welcome to Taper Time, the most wonderful time of the year.
Ah, thank you. Thanks for having me. So Nathan mentioned this aqua zone is going off here. There are kids here. He took, what, 20 minutes to get from 10 feet away? There's just a lot of people here.
Celebrity status, that's what happens. Nathan, I just feel like I'm just going to let the sprinters run this interview. I think goodness we had Jordan earlier to bond over some distance, but we have a pretty interesting clip that I think we should most likely get into right away. Why don't you guys take a look at this? Maybe have a little flashback. Does that look familiar?
I can tell you what it is.
What pool is that, guys?
It's this pool right here, 2010 Pan Pacific Championships. Nathan Adrian coming in for the victory.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Who's that guy right next to him?
Wait, they forgot to put...
Come over there, Nathan. Please say hi. There you go. There you go.
Nathan, you're a
So 8 years ago, I
baby.
passed the baton over here. You've been dominant in the 100 free ever since, man. So it's been fun to watch.
That's crazy. I was just thinking about that. It's like, it seems like yesterday. I think 2010 was actually the first year that we had wedges at an international meet. Like, these guys on the national team now don't even know what that's like to have a wedge, right? Before that, they were even shorter, and it felt like you were on like a little 2-foot by 2-foot platform, and you got no leverage. So, yeah, hats off to you for dropping like a 21.3, and that's kind of ridiculous.
41.
There we go. There we go.
So, but speaking, we are all sprinters over here. Caitlin, you can say.
Sorry.
So let's talk about this. You do swim tomorrow, and you're here right now, and this is Taper Time. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for coming. It's
most,
big. It's big.
Most sprinters would say, I'm at the hotel resting right
Putting
now.
my
We really
legs
appreciate
up,
that.
all of it.
Are you saying that's what you would have done?
Absolutely.
You
much.
have good,
Pretty
you have
much.
good Jason Taper
And
stories.
Colin's saying the same thing.
I am definitely saying the same thing.
So,
I would have my legs up.
Everybody knows about your swimming credentials. You've won a ton of medals. You've accomplished a lot. What do people not know about Nathan Adrian?
That he loves his cat.
This cat.
No, everybody knows that because it's all over social media.
The thing is, I don't have anything all that interesting to Instagram about, so it's all my cat. I am getting married here, though. Coming up on like 6 weeks, so that's very exciting.
Yes.
How involved are you in the wedding planning?
Oh, I can answer that for him. Just say yes. Just say yes. Whatever she says, say yes.
Just say yes and put out fires right now. So we're working through some last-minute transportation issues.
Ooh. Where are you
Like
getting
literally
married?
in the last 10 minutes.
So how does it feel, going back to swimming really quick, Colin's not swimming tomorrow. Is that weird, not racing Colin?
Heck yeah.
Yeah? I mean, he's a great competitor, obviously. He wants to be there, but next year maybe, right, Colin?
Yeah, absolutely. Next year.
I always look forward to racing Nathan, and I know you do as well. It's one of those times when you're racing the best, you stepped your game up, and I think that's what a lot of these young guys are doing. So talk about that 100 the other day.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know how it is right now. Like, especially at a place like Irvine, it's an amazing place, amazing facility. It's more about racing though. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not complaining about it, but we hit a pretty massive wave off that wall there. We have a bunch of big dudes, and it's like a 6-foot deep pool, you know. You get the Olympics, it's going to be 8 to 10 feet deep. You can cut under that wave just a little better and probably go for a little faster times.
Behind the scenes, like I mean, a lot of sprinters, it's like boxing. We're all in the back in the ready room. You got people slapping each other, jumping up and down.
So
and for the longest time, I was that guy. I was just sitting in a corner, really upset, getting ready, getting pumped up. And then Nathan would come by and be like, "Hey, Colin," and immediately I just start smiling. Nathan's always, you're always happy behind the block.
He's got a huge smile on his face all the time. This whole interview.
You're always, he's smiling now, and he's got a race tomorrow. What is it that keeps you so calm, besides all the training, of course?
I mean, it really actually circles back to falling on my face. 2011, I totally sucked. I didn't medal. I missed out on medals in the 50 by like 1/100th and 2/100ths out of silver. The 100, I thought I was, hot stuff coming off a great Pan Pacs in 2010, and I didn't medal, but I gained a lot of confidence from that, and that like my friends are still my friends.
Yeah.
My family was still my family.
Absolutely.
Your cat's still your cat.
Yeah, my cat.
Yeah, cat's still
she
my
wasn't
cat.
born yet, but I knew she was coming.
Those cats, they're loyal.
Those like that level of confidence is my rock, right? And that's what really secures me when, and everybody gets anxiety, right? That means that you're ready to race.
Sure.
And someone who's not getting anxiety is either lying to you or they're not going to perform as well as they can. So that's what grounds me, and that's what makes me okay with whatever the outcome is.
Write that down, young folks, if
Yeah,
you hear
you guys
that.
taking
We
notes?
get nervous too.
I learned a lot today. So I do have to say, you did not medal in 2011, but you came back strong in 2012, winning that gold. That was pretty amazing. I was there watching that in the stands, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
What do you think, Colin? You had a 50 there, I believe.
I did. I had a 50 there, and it was swimming with Nathan in the 100 in 2012 was one of the coolest things I've ever done. And I didn't have a good swim. He did, and he performed. I mean, let the record show. It was just awesome to have someone that I consider such a close friend racing with. But like, what did it feel like, man? I didn't get to do it. What did it feel like when you touch the wall? You look back and you're just like, you can see it in the face. It's,
yeah, man, you gotta like putting that race into perspective. Like, it was the most incredible feeling, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't that guy who didn't actually get first and celebrating. So I had to check the clock several times. Like, if I could have gotten a ruler to make sure that like my name was actually next to number one, and then like I kind of looked to the side and made sure that the blocks, the blocks have like 1 light for first, 2 lights for second, 3 for third. So I made sure. And
so really you touched and then you like triple checked.
It was that surreal that even like still in that moment I was like, what?
Yeah,
no way.
that's awesome.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
The three of you, have you ever looked at the block to see the lights on there to see what
I
plays?
didn't even know.
I was like, what
no.
lights?
I've never done that.
So this guy, a Cal Berkeley graduate, very smart, probably smarter than the three of us combined.
I don't know if they had those.
I didn't even know they did that.
Okay, thank you. Now I feel great. I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse. Nathan, we want to thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being you. You're so awesome. You're so great with the fans. You're so great for our sport. Keep it up. All the best in Tokyo. Guys, you won't want to go anywhere. The fans, they're not going to want to miss this one. The stars keep stopping by. We have one of my dear friends, Jessica Hardy, joining us on Taper Time right after this.
Sweet. Nice. This is a great show, guys. Good work.
It's Taper Time, coming to you live from Phillips 66 National Championships. An awesome view of this beautiful pool. There's been some fast swimming. It's hot out here, but I am thrilled, excited, so pumped. one of my dear closest friends. Jessica Hardy is joining us today with her adorable 4-month-old Olivia, also known as Liv. Jessica Hardy, welcome to the show. Liv, you're a star. Jess, you look amazing. Is this Liv's first TV interview?
Yes.
Mike.
And won't be her last.
Definitely no, this is one of many. Now, but she was on the Jumbotron recently, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was on the Jumbotron at the Dodger game, so she's Dodger
there were some
famous.
headphones on her, wasn't
The
there?
big headphones on, right?
Yep.
Now, Jason, you get to see Liv quite often, don't you?
So yeah, so Liv's doing swim lessons at the same place my little one's doing swim lessons. Actually, I learned to swim there, Jessica learned to swim there, so it's passed down the generations.
Now,
Pretty cool.
now, Jess, is Liv just a total water baby?
Yes, she was in it 5 weeks, and like as soon as her umbilical cord fell off, I mean it's too much information, but as soon as I was allowed to take
Not on
her
this
in,
show,
We wanna
Jess,
hear it
not
all.
on this show.
but she's dunking, smiling.
Now,
It's
do you
fun.
get in with her also, or are you
Yes.
supposed to have her learn with somebody
Yes,
else?
and I swim with Layla, his daughter too.
Oh my gosh,
she's
that's
a
amazing.
real good swimmer.
Can you wave to Daddy over
So
there?
if you guys don't know this, Jess is married to also an Olympian, Dominic Maitri, who competed for the Swiss.
in the crowd over
so,
there,
yeah,
guys.
Dom, awesome, supportive, Star Wars t-shirt over there. But I mean, Jess, swimming's in both your genes. Is everybody giving you these predictions like, oh, Liv's going to be the next superstar? Or are you like, you want her to play soccer, don't you?
I don't know.
She's too little, I think, for that talk already.
Jason gets it too. I mean, if you
Yeah.
have two parents that are really good swimmers, it's crazy. But I mean, tennis or like golf or something that's like more money than swimming would be my
No 5 a.m. practices. No.
Oh my God, no.
Oh,
You
man,
guys know?
it's okay, baby girl. I don't know if she's happy right now. It's the lights. It's the celebrity status. It's a lot.
This won't be your only and last interview. You better get used to it, man. You've got
So,
two
Jess,
all-star parents.
Let's talk a little bit about post-swimming. You know, as we mentioned earlier, we were talking about this. You retired and then literally went straight to the working world. What was that like?
I mean, it was a good challenge. I enjoyed.
Always guest appearances
there
at
we
all
go.
How you
points.
doing, bud?
Dominic, everybody, high five for Dom.
I think he just wanted to be
wanted to be on
Daddy
TV.
of
He's
the
like, oh,
year,
let me go
Daddy
grab
of the
baby
year.
girl. We love you, Dom. Yeah, I love this question. Go back, Jason. Go back.
No, it was great. I needed a challenge. You know, like as a 29-year-old when I retired, it was like you just feel so behind normal people. And then I wanted to like immerse myself in the real world and try it. And I realized how awesome swimming was.
Absolutely.
So going back to that, I know post-Liv, you got right back into teaching kids. So
Yeah.
did you miss swimming?
Yes, I still miss it. I mean, being at this meet, I trained here in high school with you.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that
It's
up.
gnarly. Like, this is so fun, and this is the best job in the world. And helping kids, like trying to grow the sport on the youth fundamental level is very rewarding. And
And
no
how
pressure,
could
it's fun.
people get in touch with you as far as getting some lessons with you?
JessicaHardy.net or any of my social media, Swim Hardy.
I mean,
It's
that's
fun.
a priceless opportunity. I
Yeah,
couldn't
absolutely.
even imagine like to be able to have that tool to send your kids to someone go swim with one of the world's best. I think it's so cool that you want to get back
If
to the
I
sport.
wanted to learn breaststroke, I would
Yes.
just pick up the phone.
We
Jessica.
probably still should. I think we should get a couple lessons in.
Too nice. Too nice.
So you're living in Long Beach,
Yeah.
born and raised back there. You guys have like this most beautiful setup. What are some things you guys like to do on date night, or now that's the three of you?
What's that?
I mean, we're just trying to like survive right now. but
Yes.
I don't know. Like, hang out with you a lot.
Yes,
Go
I
through
was
that.
just trying to plug myself.
I mean, yeah. I
Our
don't know, we go
lunches.
with the flow. Southern California has a ton of stuff. There's beaches and shopping and people and being active. Surviving though right now with a newborn is the
Yeah,
most.
these two don't understand, but newborn is
Yeah.
the hardest stage
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
Why
lot
do you
of
think
work.
I'm dragging my feet a little bit, guys? I like to sleep, okay?
Yeah, I like sleep. Really like sleep.
I love it. I love
So
it.
you touched on this real briefly. You know, you grew up in Irvine, or sorry, you grew up swimming here in Irvine. You guys had a little reunion today. What was that like? Did you see a lot of old teammates?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, we had a lot of national team events
Yes.
here, so it doesn't feel that weird to be coming back, but the pool is so much prettier every year. They dress it up, and I mean, we've seen it at its ugliest morning practice, foggy days. We've grown up in this gutter. I mean, more TMI, but it's really
Love
cool
the
to
show.
see like the contrast between our experiences here and then now. How cool this is, and the swimmers are so lucky to have the sport continue to grow and be this awesome.
100%.
Well, I was talking to a lot of people here. This is not just a swimming meet. Like, we were used to nationals and swim meet. This is an event.
Yeah,
Yes.
And they
really
put on a
is.
show. USA Swimming's done an amazing job with that. And look it out here, guys. I mean, a lot of
At the
people here
Aqua
before the
Zone,
meet
having
starts.
fun.
Yeah.
Having fun at the Aqua Zone.
Just one little swim bit question, just to kind of nerd out on tonight's 100 breaststroke. You know, one of your races. Any predictions?
I might have heard some insider information.
Are you allowed to share? This is kind of the TMZ of swimming. So
Lily King had a heat stroke today.
Wait, who did?
Oh my gosh,
Lily King. I heard
Is this
rumor.
breaking
I don't know
news?
if it's
Jess, I
fact.
want to say this, but it's TMZ. It's TMZ. It's
So,
breaking. We don't know if it's
gonna
true
be
or not.
a really good race.
Really good. I mean, the heat, I mean, obviously we're from here, we're kind of used to it. I was kind of wondering if that's affecting a lot of swimmers. Obviously, Lily's trains indoors.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, we're sweating.
Jess, obviously I could talk to you all day long. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Thank you for letting us have Liv on the show.
Yes.
Guys, you won't want to go anywhere. Coming up in honor of National Dance Day, we have Elvis Style Dance Off. You're watching Taper Time.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
As we continue on Taper Time, we're going to go check in with Cullen Jones so we can honor National Dance Day just a little bit more.
I gotta say, normally we have, some of the young folks up here having a good time. This time, for Elvis Dance Off, that's our dance today, we have 2 adults and we're still trying to figure out how to get the hair on. I don't know how Elvis did it, but we're gonna put the head on, put your wig on, and can you tell the people who you are, please?
My name is Jeff Ronaldo.
Jeff.
I'm Erin Setner.
And Erin, okay, listen, no dance show is right without some judges. So Caitlin and Jason, are you gonna sit there and you're gonna judge for us, right? Don't answer that question, you're gonna do it anyway. Let's put 21:41 on the clock. The 2 contestants, because that's my 50 free time and my American record, baby.
21:40.
No, 21:41.
21:40.
Listen, we've got some good prizes if you go 41. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, one at a time, ready? One at a time. We got some judges up there. One at a time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh. Go. There it is. We did say Elvis, right? We did say Elvis. That is good. 10 seconds. With 10 seconds. Oh.
I need more.
Oh.
Give me more.
Give me
I need
more.
Energy. More hit.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's see the scores. Caitlin, Jason. Oh man.
These are
Okay, and
Jason's
our
old
next
teammates.
contestant.
I think he's having a hard
3,
time deciding
2,
with these. It's like
1,
favorites.
go.
Oh, they're going. Woo!
Uh-oh. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Nice. 10 seconds. Come on. Give it to me. Keep it going. See, that's teamwork there. That's good teamwork right there. 2, 1. Oh, yes. Look at that. Can we look at the scores?
I think for actual Elvis stuff, it's like a 3, but when it comes to the grand finale
You know
and all
what
the
we were
actual
supposed to do
moves and the
101,
effort,
but they're both
8.
winners.
Solid
We've got
8.
some Phillips
Both
66
winners,
gas
though,
cards that we're
definitely
about to
both
give out to them. You know we need gas. Here you go.
Nova Team Reunion. Nova Team Reunion.
There you go. Caitlin, back to you. That was amazing.
I just still think that Jason needs to show us his moves.
So I brought a couple of my teammates here, and I figured they were going to do a good job in spirit for me.
On your
so
behalf?
yes, exactly.
Oh man, so we can't
I
sign
told you
off
about
with
the
a little
knee
bit of
and
an
the
answer.
hip
What about a
and
little
everything
shimmy?
else.
Just is
The shoulder too. The shoulder too.
So
and I got a neck problem.
Oh my, there's just too much. These old guys, there's always an excuse. All right, guys. It's going to be an exciting night. We have the 400-meter freestyle, the 100 breast, and the 100 backstroke. You're not going to want to miss it. You guys can actually tune in tonight on the Olympic Channel. That's at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's on the Olympic Channel. It's day 4 at the Phillips 66 National Championships. Thanks for watching Taper Time. And remember to join us tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're going to be 30 minutes later tomorrow for day 5, the final day of Taper Time. Scheduled guests include Natalie Coughlin, and Lenny Kraselberg. For Jason Lezak and Colin Jones, I'm Caitlin Sandino saying so long from Irvine.
Hammer time.
Taper time.